Welcome to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show, baby. Good morning, everybody. Listen to me, my people. Welcome to the morning show. For everybody, baby, listen to me from on the highways and the byways and the triways, jumping into the flyways. Please be safe in your destination, like my Uncle Ray Bear always say. There is somebody somewhere out there who loves you, and we know it's your family and them damn kids, baby. Gotta make this shit make sense. Listen, my people, we got a topic today. We gotta talk about it. It's colorism, a sickness in our community. What you say, my Uncle Ray? But I said it's colorism, a sickness in our community. This is the problem, my people. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe Uncle Ray just want to talk about something. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have some stuff to make you understand that it's something that we actually do all the time and don't even know that we even do it. Why? Because we don't realize the things that we do and we have taken along our journey that have built us to be something that comes from a long history of racism. Yes, that's it, people. That's right. That's how I used to be, you know. And we're going to talk about what it is and not what you want it to be, but it's going to be what it's going to be. I want people to understand what it truly is in America and why we are acting a certain type of way. It comes from a long history of hating yourself, division and conquer. You're right, dark skin in the field, light skin in the house. Been that way, you see. And we don't even know why we even do this, even among our women doing this to other women who looks darker than them. In the workforce, in the work business, everywhere. This shit has already been programmed to the point where it's kind of normacy, but it's really not normal. It's really ridiculous, my people. We got to make this shit make sense. And that's what I want to talk about today. You heard me? We got to talk about it, baby. And that's why I'm on the red pill. I came up with this topic this morning. You see? I want this shit to make sense to my people. I say it's colorism, a sickness in our community. People, listen to me. I want to show you something right here. Right? I want us to understand that it's a lot of work as a race we need to do. Right? Because it's a lot of things that we went through to get here. And that journey have a lot of things that kept us back, that tried to, and we still prevailed, my people. So it's colorism, a sickness in our community. Let's go.
Scrolling on Instagram, and I seen like a topic about colorism, and I said, oh yeah, I got a couple things to say about that. If you're black, if you look like me, and you think colorism doesn't exist, you're a problem. Now, I'm not about to do the whole little debate back and forth. Some people say I am brown skinned. Some people say I am light skinned. I really don't care whichever way it is. Personally, I think I would be on the lighter end of the spectrum, but I don't want people to get on here saying, oh, you're not light skinned. I can say with my skin tone, the skin tone that I am, I experience certain privileges, and it's very clear to me.
Do you think that's true, my people? Do you think that's true? Good morning, Central Marie Queen. Do y'all think that's true? Huh? Do you think it's true, Central? Do you think it's really true? Is it a lie? You know, a certain color skin, a certain tone of skin get more privileged than others? You see? Is that division is still as strong today as it was back then? Or is it even stronger in our community? Period. I just want to know, baby. Hey, welcome to the morning show. Yes, colorism is worse in the South. And a lot of people say that, though. Is it because we have a lot of like slavery, like was still here, racism was still here among the South longer than other states? You know, because I hear that a lot too. When people say, yeah, it's definitely this and definitely that. You know what I mean? But it lasted a lot longer here because they fought that situation to not make it be what it be. Now, listen, we're going to talk about some real shit. You see, but I want you to understand where that comes from. You didn't create that mindset. That come from division in the cotton fields. See, a lot of people don't know that. Welcome to the morning show, but you're going to learn something today, right? I need you who dark out here to stay in the field. I need you, baby, who red, skinny, high yellow, to come in house with the massa. We got to make this shit make sense. I'm only talking about the facts. I'm talking about history, right? Tall, small, and that's a complex within itself. You know what I'm saying? They call it what, the small man syndrome. Why? Because he didn't get the treatment as a tall guy. And what women want, they want tall guys. We divided it all up and created it into our narrative because we don't really know where it come from, but we just do it because it's been existing. And I'm here to answer those questions. Why is it like that? It's been this way, but we have been programmed, you see, to accept it in many forms. And now we don't even look at it as if it's a problem, but I'm here to tell you it is. Welcome to the morning show. It's a big problem. You see, even down to waitresses. What do you mean, Margaret Pale? Well, a certain tone gonna be out here, certain color gonna be out here waiting on certain people. But we know the dark skin gonna be in that kitchen. Listen to me, my people. This may offend you. I want you to understand. I want you to see it. Right? It's not that people try to make it a problem, but I'm trying to tell you it is. And I'm gonna break it down why it is. Because it makes one believe that they're better than the other when we all is just filthy rags. We got to make this shit make sense. Welcome to the morning show. Right? Because in the end, you're going to get treated the same. So why not love the person that looks like you with a light shade different than you? Right? So you can come to one understanding and understand why you're divided in the first place. It's to make one better than the other when you're both the same way. We'll get treated the same at all times. See, when it really comes down to the real principal cause in life, when you talk about getting somewhere in the world, you see, among each other, I get it, right? You're accepted for a lighter skin tone, but are you really accepted for who you are? And that's when you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You see, that's the point I'm trying to make you understand. So are you really accepted? Are you really better? You're not better, baby. It's the world, it's the lie that tell you, baby, they treat you a little different. Yeah, you get this, you get that, but at the end of the day, you still who you are. And the minute you believe that you're not that, they're going to be quickly to remind you. OJ Simpson, oh, my bad. Tiger Woods, oh, my bad. You better get your mind right, people. Let's go. Just saying. People, what you got there, Central? Hold on, let's make this shit make sense. You see, I remember stories my dad told me. All right, brown paper bag test. If you are lighter than a brown paper bag, you could go in certain establishments. See what I'm saying? Colorism has been part of our community for a long time, people. And I want you to place your eyes and your minds on some shit that you need to understand. Right? All right. The cone test. If a cone passes through your hair without getting stuck, this is shit that is real. In this community, there's a lot of things we have to establish, all right, among each other that we have to deal with because we have did this to each other for so damn long. You see, we got to make it make sense, people. Let's go, people. BB, we got to make it make sense. Let's go.
And some people say I am light skinned. I really don't care whichever way it is. Personally, I think I would be on the lighter end of the spectrum, but I don't want people to get on here saying, oh, you're not light skinned. I can say with my skin tone, the skin tone that I am, I experience certain privileges, and it's very clear to me. So let me give y'all an example. So about a year ago, I was trying to be a bottle girl in Dallas. I went to a casting call with Woo Boom. It was like 80 something girls there. They only ended up picking a couple. So the couple that they picked, y'all, why was I the darkest one? I was the darkest black girl out of all of the bottle girls. Like, if there is a group of 10 or so black women, personally, I don't think I should be representing the darkest of black women. I just don't. I shouldn't. Every single other girl was shades lighter than me. And of course, y'all know who picked us. A group of black men.
Now listen, that brings me to a different conversation, my people. Why is that? Why is it like that? There's certain comments that black men make that I don't really think they think that it is disturbing. Like the comment is, I'm a dark skinned guy, and why would I want to date another dark skinned woman? I don't really want to do that. Why would you say that? Because you hate being dark, and you look at anything that's lighter than you as better. It's too much self-hate, my people. We got to build ourselves up, right? For the dark-skinned woman, you are beautiful. You see? For the light-skinned woman, you're beautiful. We all are beautiful in our own way. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. You see? Is colorism a sickness in our community? We got to love each other no matter what the shade of the color of the skin of the person. I got to keep it a buck 150 with you. I need this shit to make sense, my people. You see, you're not better than somebody because of the skin color of your tone. You see? What makes you better is the person that within that, not the shell. You see? This happening for real. Let's go.
But then I ended up getting cut, but that's neither here nor there. The point I'm trying to make is, what do y'all have against dark-skinned black girls, brown-skinned black girls, especially black men? Like, what, like, it doesn't really make sense to me. And then all the black men always want to say, oh, it's just my preference, it's just my preference. How are all of y'all's preference the same?
Because see, now I'm starting to realize, baby, hey, welcome to the morning show. It's a lot of self-hate among our people, Queen. What you say, Sancho Marie? I hope people are better now, but all things considered, it's probably not. Well, there you go, Sancho, baby. It is not. This is happening now. You see, right? And the reason why they say that, because just think about this too. Even when you go back to your mother, your parents, your mother, not really your father, but really your mother when you was growing up. If you was a red girl, oh, you're gonna get you one of them rappers. You're gonna get you, girl. You're gonna be okay, girl. The way you look, this and that, and that. All you gotta do is you gotta do your thing. Don't let no man. It was instilled in you that the color of your skin was gonna give you privilege from the start. And for the dark girl, she never had those conversations. And if she did have them, she knew there was a lie. Why? Because she seen the difference play out. But people really don't know where this come from. This come from back in the day. You see, when it was dividing and conquering, and it's still is penetrating in our culture still today. See, this young lady right here was saying to herself how she is like the darkest one. And if you look at this picture, she's not dark at all. You see, but everybody else is fairly light, and black men chose that because it's been instilled in us too to look at high yellow women. You know what I'm saying? Women that's not dark is beauty. Indirectly, our parents did it. And they may not be even knowing subconsciously why they did it. Why? But that comes from the psyche of looking at yourself not good enough when you're a certain shade, not getting those benefits like a certain shade. You know what I'm saying? Not getting those opportunities because of a certain shade. Getting talked to differently because of a certain shade. See, this shit I'm talking to you is facts, people. And people deal with this every day, but I want to talk about it too. Because when you having black women do this to black women, it's a bigger problem to my Uncle Red Pill. You see, because the same shit that you would tell her, right? If a black man told you that shit, you would say he a male chauvinist, he insult, he hate women, all kind of names. You just go to the dictionary and just start running them all. But what that make you to tell another black woman that's lighter than you or darker than you that you're better than them and talking to them in that form? What do that make you? Because you're light skinned and then dark skinned. You see, and I'm going to show you how this shit here is happening among each other, among women, not black men, but women and women in one race. Let's go. Let's make this shit make sense.
I promise you, if you line 10 black men up and you ask them, what's your type? They're going to say light skin, pretty, and thick. Now, granted, some...
And I agree. And they don't really know why they choose that. You see? But listen to me. She's 100% right. Right? Subconsciously, you're going to pull that. And that's why it's easy for black men to mess with other ethnic groups. And that's why we are the number one choice when it comes to that. Because we're willing and we're open to do this shit. Because people see us like this too. Because the world has sexualized us in one way, all right? And our parents taught us another way, right? And taught girls, black girls who lighter, told them different shit in another way. So when we all get together in one way, it becomes one way only. Colorism. You ain't got to like it, but it's the fact. You see? We're gonna call this shit what it is. And it needs to stop. You see? But let's go.
Men may just like light-skinned, pretty, thick girls. But why is that all of y'all's type? At that point, it's not a preference. That's how y'all were conditioned to think. Y'all were conditioned to think that lighter skin is prettier than darker skin. And that I could really go on and on about this for a long time, but we got to get out of that slave mentality.
What? Welcome to the morning show, baby. Now she talking, because it's the mentality of what somebody else instilled in you to hate yourself, to hate yourself, if you don't qualify for certain type of things. And this is the point I want you to understand. This will stop you from growth and everything in life. Friends and everything. She can't be my friend because she don't look like me. You see? This shit is a major problem, people. Welcome to the morning show. We have been conditioned and don't even know how and why we are like this, but I'm here to give you them answers. It goes back. It go way back into time when the situation wasn't right, and we still uphold those still fake ass narratives that get us to places in life, and then get disappointed when you get there, because at the end of the day you might have got farther because the way you look, but being accepted truly is where you fall off the boat without a life jacket and drown. And you see this happening all over our culture and other ethnic groups too. You see? See, you're not better than somebody because you got a fair skinny tone. I know you're getting a lot of attention because we've been conditioned this way to give it to you, right? And this is the reason why feminism is operating so heavily. You see? They're fairly most of what? Light-skinned women. Why? Because they get privileges. So they feel they can go further. You see? And I'm going to break it down to the black men too. Dark-skinned black men. They feel like they get no love from the women over here. You know what I'm saying? Light-skinned women. So what they do? They go to other races. And I'm not knocking them. But I'm knocking the process. I'm knocking the mindset. I'm knocking the ideology of how we get here in the first place. It's some shit that we have to tear down, right? Listen to me, people. We got to be reformed. It's not just racism, right? We've been conditioned mentally to hate each other from a certain color of our skin. It's a big problem. You see? Let's go.
Like, oh my God. Like, literally, it goes back that far. Y'all know the lighter skinned black women were the ones that went into the house, worked as the maids and the caretakers, and were the ones that were, I mean, I feel like all the women were getting raped, but were the ones that were in the house. The darker skinned women were the ones that were outside working.
That's right. You know, I'm going to keep it. Listen, you know the names. You hear me? He was a house. He was a field. You got that? But let me just tell you something. That field was no light-skinned brother. You got that? No. He was dark-skinned. The field was dark-skinned. But the house was light-skinned. This right here is facts. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. I'm telling you what it is. You got that? Welcome to the morning show. And vice versa with the women. The servers in the house. Right? Light-skinned black woman. That's it. Dark-skinned field. This is it. This division is still cultivating. It's still happening. It's still penetrating in our community today, and we don't even fucking realize it. That we hate ourselves. We're doing the work of people who don't like that. Everybody in society ain't like this. Well, wait a minute now. We've been conditioned like this. Now, whether you shed a light on it, yay, and you want to identify what it is, well, that's up to you. But I can assure you, when you go to restaurants, right, you don't see no 1159 brothers or 1159 women being waitresses like that all over in people's restaurant. No, you don't. You lie. You see light-skinned, very attractive. Yellow. See how I said that? Very attractive, right? I'm conditioned too. This is the fucking problem, right? Because black is beautiful in all shades, right? We got to stop putting one down for the other, making other black men who dark-skinned guys, right, feel like they got no hope inside this race. So what they do? They seek out to a lighter-skinned person to give validation that they are accepted. This is a fucking problem, people. Welcome to the morning show. Right? This is a bad deal, people. Welcome. I'm telling you now. I hope people were better, but guess what? All things considered, it's probably not. Central, it is not, baby. It's not. This goes back. Let's go.
Like, that is a mindset that has been conditioned to us, because I think that makes it seem like lighter skin is more feminine and more desired, and we need to break that thought process. Like, even in the media, if you see any black athlete or black actor or anything like that, they be dark skinned. They're dark skinned men. They're brown skinned men.
So what color is their woman? What color is their woman? If you had to really, really guess, you want to guess? If you really had to guess, baby, what color you think she was? Dark skinned or light skinned? That part. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she gonna say something different. You know, I don't really watch these videos like that. You know why? Because I like it to be authentic. I want to give you the real me. You see? What you say, Chantrell? Light, bright, or white? Welcome to the morning show. And if I had to give a drum roll, baby, let's see, Chantrell.
How many times do you see that their lady is darker than them? They're always lighter. They're always a lighter tone.
Ding, 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 jackpot. It's a fact, though. Like my boy Antoine said. Listen to me, my people. This is a sickness inside of our community. And it's time to shed a light on it, because this shit has to change. Black and berry, the sweeter the juice. That's what they used to say. And the reason why they came up with that slogan, because black wasn't getting that juice and wasn't getting treated sweet. I need this shit to change, my people. Right? Because at the end of the day, we are one. We are one. You see? And we got to love each other like that in order to grow to become a better people. Not just against each other, but for everything that we touch. Because when your mindset has been conditioned, you already failed on trying to be the best version of yourself. You got to be able to tear this down. We have to tear it down and build it up. We got to build it on truth that really stands for us working together versus division that keeps us further away from each other. And psychologically, it's been done for us for so many years. And I'm asking you right now, we got to stop this shit, because it's just another way to keep us from being together. Welcome to the morning show. Let's go.
Black woman, if they're even black at all. I said all this to say that colorism is a very real thing in the black community. And if you're a lighter skinned black woman and you're like, oh no, colorism doesn't exist, you're literally equal to white people saying that racism doesn't exist. Yes, it does.
And I agree with that 100%. We're not going to sit here and act like this shit is not what this is. I promise you, go to the restaurants. Some of your best cooks, let's keep it a buck 150. It's dark-skinned brothers. Why? Because that's a place where they can be at. You got to be in the back. You ain't got to like what I'm saying. I'm keeping it a buck with you, right? They're in the back. They're not waitresses. They're not at the fucking front counter. That is not what it is. You don't have the right tone so other people or other ethnic groups can accept that shit. You see? We have gotten to a place, my people, where we have accepted division. We have accepted divide and conquer, and wonder why relationships among colors, black and white people, black and black, right, is having problems because we're not standing on no truth that really keeps us separated. You see, I'm gonna call this shit out. It needs to be what it needs to be. Let's go.
If you are a lighter tone black woman, you know that you have certain privileges and advantages that darker skinned black women do not have. It's honestly not for a discussion. That is the truth. That is what we're living every single day.
Yep.
Y'all, I said all this to say that we need to make some changes within the black community. Black
Let's go.
is beautiful no matter what shade you are. No matter if you're the darkest of the dark from the lightest of the light. It is
Let's go.
so many shades of black people, and we are so beautiful. Let's stop putting parameters on, oh, it's okay for a man to be dark skinned, but it's better for a black woman to be light. No. Everybody black is beautiful. Honestly, everybody is beautiful. This video is about black people. But black is beautiful. That's what I'm trying to get across to y'all.
Yes.
And
Yes.
men, I need y'all to get out of that mindset. Get out of that mindset. I probably am not the best person to be giving this message, or maybe I am. I'm lighter toned, but
That's it. You're perfect, baby, to get that message. Listen to me, my people. What she said was a buck 150. It's not a game. It's not a joke. You see? And there's not nothing wrong with you dating people outside of your race. Let's not really get this shit twisted. Right? But for those who actually is keeping this a problem and don't realize that you are part of the problem, I'm here to let you know you are. You see? Date who you want to date. Okay? Do your thing. Make yourself happy. But don't deny the fact, you see, of what I'm saying is real. Because we've been conditioned to hate each other. Right? Woman don't want to listen to my man. Man don't want to listen to this. But I got something for you, baby. Hey, welcome to the morning show. And I'm going to show you how bad it is among women in our own culture doing this shit to each other. What do you mean, Margaret Betty? Let's go.
Picture popped up on Instagram. The first thing I thought to myself was, oh my gosh, she looks so gorgeous.
Self-hate to hypocrisy. Let's
Look
go.
at the hair. Look at the shadow. Look at the lips. She looks gorgeous. I was in shock when I opened up the comment section. What I might have to say right now might be a little unpopular, and I might get some kickback on this.
You will.
But and I'm okay with it. Black women, we have to do better.
There it is.
We have literally been the cause of our own downfall for quite some time, and I quite frankly am getting sick of seeing it.
And see, this is it. I'm so happy that women are calling it out. It needs to be. Right? When a black man says things like this here, he hating on women. Yeah, I know. Just something negative to say. Right? This is the reason why I like this right here so much. Because the truth right here, right? You can't deny her from being black and being a black woman, speaking about black women problems and calling other black women on this shit who's privileged and don't want to do nothing about it because they reap the benefit of this bullshit. Welcome to the morning show, baby. Hey, we gonna keep it pimping. Let's go. What you say, Central? That's exactly what makes black so beautiful, because we have so many shades of beauty and love. You see, we got to speak life into everybody. Too many people don't want to even go outside without a costume on because they are so ashamed of who they really are. And black women, I don't need you to be helping this situation become that, because it's a lot of black women who feel this way around you that's light skinned. And they may never told you this shit, but I'm telling you, they feel that way. That's why they got to always do extra shit to try to one up you, because they already know that pad for you when it comes to men comes easy. Welcome to the morning show. It's a privilege mentality, right? So listen to me. You can't be saying about how other races and other cultures accept privileged situations and you accepting yours and don't want to do nothing about it. Y'all got that? Welcome to the morning show. Let's go. We're going to talk about it. And it is. Hey, baby.
I know I can't change the world by myself, but I can speak my piece.
Let's go.
And I'm tired of seeing it. There was absolutely nothing about these pictures that warranted the disrespect and the ridiculing that you guys did in those comments. I don't even have to get into all the names that they called her. I don't have to say it personally because I'm going to put some screenshots in.
All the names that they called, it kind of got loaded up. But listen to me. I want you to hear this and see this right here. You see? Because I don't really think that's an ugly person at all. I think she's attractive. You see? Now, all the blind hair and all that shit. Yeah, well, you know, that's what they're doing out here. But for us, the features of the person, I don't feel to see her like her being like, you know, right? But watch how black women attack this woman. You see? Let's go.
In a second. But my main issue is, how hypocritical can we be? How much more hypocritical can we be? We are always upset when we are critiqued by anyone else negatively.
There it is. Around the left, one way, not chopper two, the two-way. You see? You see? You want it your way. As long as you're doing it, it's okay. But if somebody do it to your ass, it's a problem. And this is why I'm calling you on it right now. Because see that right there? We got to deal with it.
Especially for no reason. We're mad at black men when they do it. We're mad at white people when they do it. We're mad at every other culture and race when they do it.
But it's okay for you to do it, though. Right. That's what she's saying. See, this is the problem. Why a lot of cultures ain't in the business of helping your ass. Because you are confused and delulu. Right? Most of your problems is self-inflicted. Right? You don't even stand for things, people that looks like you and work with people look like you because you think you're better than them. Because of material things that the world has given you. Or the opportunity that you got because of the color of your skin. You see? It don't really last long. Because performance and everything else gonna still have to stand. Welcome to the morning show. You as a person inside still got to stand for some good shit. And see, this is where you fall off at. Because now you think since I'm here, I made it. No, you didn't. You just got in the door. You see? You got to make sure that you can walk that walk and talk that talk along with your color of your skin that got you through there. See, this shit I'm talking about, people want to run from, but I'm not. You see? Because I'm tired of black women and so other black women, right? And looking at this situation as if it's okay because you reap the benefit of just coming out your mama ass, baby, a light-skinned color, like you really know that this was your destiny. No, you didn't. You just came out that way. You got that? And listen, we're going to dead this shit today. We're going to talk about what it needs to be and not what you want it to be. No, Margaret Pill, we doing this, baby.
We'll do it to each other with ease. We will think nothing of it. Look at her. Look at her. What about her is ugly?
Nothing.
What about her looks like a guy?
Nothing.
What about her is hit?
Nothing.
Because I saw people writing that in the comments too, and I think that means ugly, I guess. But
yes.
Explain it to me. Look at this. Look at this. And there's a bunch more. And we'll be the first ones, black women. We'll be the first ones yelling up and down, protect black women, whenever somebody else critiques us negatively, whether this is normal to us.
See? Look at that.
Y'all are so entertained. This is so funny to you. But let somebody else say it. And y'all are angry.
I thought this was a trans.
Hypocrites.
Look at those comments. I thought this was a trans. You got that? You see what I'm talking about? The hips, the shoulder, and the face. This is all black women. You hear me? Right? Okay, scared the fuck out of me. Baby! Listen to me, people. Right? I came in for those comments. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I thought the same. Really? Really? But you don't want nobody to do this shit to you. But you're willing to do this to somebody else. Because they don't fit the narrative and get the privileges that you get. You is a sick ass person. And I'm so tired of women want things one way, but do dirty shit to other people. And when it comes their way, they're the first one. Welcome to the morning show, the cry victim. But you insulting this woman every which way. She scared the hell out of me. I thought it was a trans. Do you listen to me? Laughing my ass off. Me too. You're so toxic. Right? But you know, Margaret Pill, he just sharing a light on it. That boy don't know what he talking about. I know. He don't really know. He just saying shit. All right. Well, can you read? Yeah, that part. That part, people. That part, my people. Can you read? Can you read? Can you make this shit make sense to Margaret Pill? What are we really doing, people? You see? You don't want to be called these names. You don't want to be treated this way. Well, why should you treat other people this way? Huh, Central? Why should people treat other people this way? You see? We got to learn how to love each other, no matter what, how you feel. I'm only keeping it a buck 150 with you because you shouldn't be putting nobody down to raise yourself up. Because one day, baby, your turn will come knocking at your front door. I always tell people to show people love. Because love bring understanding and give people hope in this world that's already fucked up. And I'm keeping it real with you right now. Black women, you should not be doing this to black women that looks like you and act like you and come out the household, the culture, everything that comes with this. This is ridiculous that you were able, you were willing to do this shit and act like you're better when you're not.
Black women, whenever somebody else critiques us negatively, whether this is normal to us. Y'all are so entertained. This is so funny to you. But let somebody else say it. Let somebody else say it, and y'all are angry.
Yep.
Hypocrites.
Hypocrites.
Hypocrites. Look at this foolishness. And another one. And another one. And another one.
This is all messed up, bro. Look at this shit.
Look at the likes. Look at all the comments with the laughter and the laughing faces. Come on.
This is crazy.
Honestly, this one threw me for a loop. It's giving Grace Jones. And then look at all these responses to it. Like everybody laughing and stuff. Grace Jones? Like the Grace Jones? Like this Grace Jones? A fucking icon? And this fucking legend?
This, people, is the hatred inside of our own culture. So I asked the question again. Is colorism a sickness in our community? I'm here to tell you it definitely is. And I want to share a lot on it because this is pathetic inside of our community. For the fact that black women themselves who want to complain about people always talking about them, not giving them a fair shake, would do the same shit to somebody else. What we talking about, people? Make this shit make sense to me. So when I seen this, it got me in my feelings. Because the one who quick to call, I'm a victim. You treat me like this. I don't do this. You are doing this shit to yourself. And this what makes this shit really pathetic to my Uncle Red Pill. You see, I'm not here to make you be happy for dumb shit. I'm here to get people to a place where they can accept themselves and not take your own life behind people making you feel rejected in every turn because of the color of your skin. You are just as listen to me, people. Right? You are just as wrong as the person that's racist. You're doing people, treating people like they are not welcome. That's what people who don't like people of a certain ethnic group. You got that? You're doing the same thing to your own people. And I'm sick and tired of that weak ass shit. That's what we talking about. I don't care if you like it or not. Baby, pray. What you saying? I think typical toxic tactics are just used against men. That's a fact, Chantrell. But these women are doing this for women. And see, and I want other women out here to call women out on this shit. It's not right. You see? Oh, no, you ain't thought it gonna be this, huh? He's speaking for women. He sure is and did and gonna keep on doing it and been doing it. You look at one thing, you hear a sound bite, you're thinking that's what it was. No. Raise up, grow up, get your mind together, lock in so you can get some shit and maybe you get some understanding. Baby, pray! Right? Typical toxic tactic that you use against men when you are the problem yourself. That's why people don't hear you, because people is watching you, right? And your mouth and your actions don't go together. Big hey, welcome to the morning show. Yeah, we're gonna keep it pimping. Let's go. Let me show you how black women feels.
I feel like black women are at the bottom of the barrel. Like nobody wants black women. Like nobody desires black women. They basically think we're trash, and that gets to your head. And black men, like wanting to be with white women or lighter skinned women, it makes you feel like you're just not wanted.
See, that's how people feel when they're getting rejected. You see, they feel like they're not wanted. So if a person feels like they're not wanted, what's the odds of them feel like they want to live? I'm just asking the question, Chantrell. What you think, baby? You think they're happy about living in this world when they feel like every time they turn around, they're not wanted? What you think? Huh? What you think? You think they're really happy and excited in life? Life is great because I'm not wanted. We got to stop making people feel less than because you really ain't no better than them. You see? What you say? We follow the European standard of beauty. Yep. Slim. What up to all that? We like all that. You know what's so funny about that, Sandra? You said that? That's so true. That's so true. You know why it's true? Because at one time, they didn't even have accepting women who had hips and butt, right? In these walkways. You see? Going to these shows, modeling all these clothes, these fashion shows, you can go there. You had too much ass for that. They didn't make them clothes for you. You made them clothes look different. You see? And you took the attention of the clothes to your body. It's just so funny how it all changed now. Now everybody want the BBL and the big booty. And for those who work in the gym, condolence. You know? Respect. You see? But you wasn't accepted. So what we started doing, slimming down, dropping weight to be accepted. Let's go, people. This gets better.
Mom is black, I'm black. It doesn't matter if I'm mixed with Arabic, Italian, Indian, like it don't matter. I'm still black myself. And I don't feel like it's right for other black women.
And this is Queen Naja. Let's go, people.
To say that I don't have the privilege to say anything else about black women because I'm mixed. I just don't feel like that's right. Or I'm light-skinned. It doesn't matter if I'm light-skinned. I'm still black. And
the fact that you got to justify this to women, because it ain't men. And it ain't white women. It's other black women she talking to. So let's just get this shit out the way right now. You see? You see? No, they will not feel wanted. And that's the point. What I'm going to say in the last video. I want people to love themselves. This is why I created this show. Men stand on business and women stop creating problems. That part. You see? Because if you got the same damn treatment that you dishing out, you couldn't handle it. And so everybody want to come running. Oh, they was so sad why they treated her like this. And this and that and that all alone. She treating other people like this. You know? My favorite line is what goes around comes around, and karma is a beat with an attitude. You got that? You see? So listen to me. You can act that way, but I can promise you whatever's in the dark comes to light, and you're going to get your turn. So I suggest you just tighten up and start respecting people for who they are and how they look. Not because you think you're better, because at the end of the day, we all in the same boat together. When it all shapes up and comes down, you ain't better than nobody. You got that? And we got so many people in society, movie stars and celebrities, right now in the social media, getting that reality check right fucking now. You nuts? That's your idols, huh? Wake up. Keep that pad, you go the same way. You ain't different. No, you're not. They got an outcome for that mentality. Yeah, you better get it. Let's go.
And so, y'all took and twisted my words then. And then also, I guess I did a video last year as well when I was talking about how I used to get bullied in school. And
this is another thing. Look, kids is facing this shit. Yes. Colorism is a problem. It ain't just got to be dumb. It's the fact that when you're a mixed kid, let me talk to y'all about this shit. Because this topic that people don't want to talk about, but I'm going to right now. I want to place this on your heart. Let's go. See, now let me tell you something now. And I know this to be true to myself. From going to school, okay, with mixed kids, black, white, all. Okay? And mixed, Spanish, everything. When you're a mixed kid, it's probably the worst thing that can possibly happen to you. And parents don't even look at it like this. And I'm not saying that this and that, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right now, and it is. One of the worst things is that they're not accepted by black and white. Let that resonate. Let that resonate a little bit. Because the black girls, dark girls, is jealous of you because you get privileges that they can't get. And that attraction that their parents put in their mind compared to you, They don't believe in their heart that they're beautiful as you. So automatically, you're striked out. Bang! Gotta go. Right? Little simple thing, you could be the sweetest person in the world, but you don't get the opportunity. Why? Because they already have a preceded notion about who you are before you even open up your mouth, because the way you look. And then you got over here. Well, you're not white. So you're not really welcome over here either. What do you mean, my girl? You're not white. So you're not welcome over here either. See, I grew up as a redhead child. You see? A little great now, I got a little age and wisdom, baby. Let's go with it. You heard me? I had that. Like, that boy got a red head, still alone. And people really had red hair like me. You see? Just wanted to ask some questions like that. Why my hair like this and it's not like that? Until I realized that to a lot of people, it's an attraction. And when they hated on me because they didn't like that I was getting attention because of being different. But it don't always work that way. Because at first it was like a lot of hate too. You see? Until you take those things and you make those things your strength. Right? So you play basketball harder, you play football harder, you over exceed in things, you work harder than others because you already know that there's a stigma that people putting on you, right? And you just came out your mama womb this way. It's not fair, people. It's not right. You see? But I ain't getting no damn bully. You get me? I bullied the bully. Let's get that shit straight. But my point I'm trying to make this shit make sense to you is I can relate to feeling like the odd person out. And the only thing I did was just come out my mama womb this way. And it makes you feel some type of way, like something that's wrong with you. But it's really something wrong with them. And how they've been conditioned to look at certain people that's not normal as if there's a problem. Welcome to the morning show. But it didn't make me none. You see? Because I didn't give up on me. See, this is the point I'm trying to make with all of this morning. You got to love yourself, truly. This is the only way you can survive in this world. People that look like you hate on you more than other people. That's why when you call out a lot of racist things about different people, you're racist to your own people. Facts. So how can the kettle call the kettle? Listen to me. Baby, you are the problem yourself. I'm telling you what it is. Black women don't want to be insulted by nobody else. White people, they think they're better than that. But you insult other black women. And that's better. A bunch of bullshit people. You see? And now this young lady right here, Queen Naja, she got to make great music for those who don't know. She had to deal with it too. I'm telling you, when you're a mixed kid, you don't get accepted on one side or the other. You're somewhere in the middle. You got to find your own way. And that requires you to actually know who you are. That's why you got a lot of kids in society that they commit suicide. I'm going to talk about this shit the way it needs to hit home. Because people are not running, they're running from these conversations because this right here is a real topic that's happening in school systems, on college campuses. It's happening everywhere. In the workplace, it's happening. The color in the restaurants, the waitresses. 9 times out of 10, listen to me, people. When you go to a restaurant, listen to me. I want you to do this for me. So you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. When you go to a restaurant this weekend, if you go out, I want you to see how many dark-skinned people that's sitting at the front that are willing to greet you. Even in the hotel world, you got to be a lighter skin. You see, we push this shit and we hire people like this and we say something different. What you say? What you say? Dark-skinned women can't even get in certain clubs. Damn. And I ain't even know that shit. You see? But you know what? You know what, dog man? Let me tell you something else. You'll watch them in clubs, right? These people when they be waiting in line. I go to line, I try, but listen, they be waiting in line all alone, right? Long ass line. You got a bunch of pretty, mixed, high yellow, Creole, walk right on up. They let them all in. while that dark-skinned girl got to wait outside. That's a true statement. I have seen that. But I never placed it like that. Dark-skinned women can't even get in the club. No, that certain clubs, period. Where is this at? You see what I'm saying? But my point is, I watch this happen all the time. Go look at the bottle girls. Go look at the bottle girls. They're light-skinned, they're white, Spanish or something. Dark-skinned, they don't get that love. What you say? And pay to get in. And pay to get in. And I just told you just now, they walk right on in free. Get the drink free, but you gonna pay. The shit is not right for black skinny women. I think you're black and you're beautiful. And I want to speak about this shit because it's making me sick to my stomach. And I don't care who don't like it with your privileged ass, right? You don't have the right to treat people differently and bad because of the color of their skin. You judge a person based on who they are as a person. You are just as wrong and no good and conniving as a racist person who don't like a person because of the color of their skin. It's the same shit you doing inside of your culture. You should be ashamed and you're fucking pathetic. And I'm tired of people trying to find the narrative. If you don't want nobody to treat you bad, you don't have the right to treat somebody else bad. Crying victim all the time and you're part of the problem. This is my problem with it. You got that? That part. You see? We're not going to play this shit. You see? This been going on too long. We've been programmed to think that this is okay. When I'm taking this shit, it's not. Treat everybody right. You got that? And men, you see? We got to do better. And a lot of us don't even know it ourselves. I know you don't, because when I talk to you, your ass lost. And she was right. If you line up 10 women, I guarantee you their preference going to all be light. Because the world made us hate ourselves. The world made us hate ourselves to be accepted. We have been conditioned to think that we are less than. So we like things that's lighter than us. Crazy shit, but it's the truth. What's that, Central, baby? You were very different. 2 to 3% of the population have red hair. You see? So I had my own stigma. But I was about that small. You got that? You disrespect me, I feel some type of way. And I'm going now. You see? And they know that. Right? So my point I'm making to you, you know what I'm saying? In this world here, don't take that approach. You see? We got to be able to accept people for who they are, right? Just because they're different, that's just what that is. They didn't create that difference. God made them that way. The same way they made you that color skin, the same way they made my red hair, 2 to 3%. Damn, the population only had red hair. There was a time I was called names as a child. Until I say that shit again. I'm going to show you. You see? And then I become the outlaw. Now I'm known for being bad. That boy always doing something, always in trouble. Yes. Yep. Talking to me like that is up. It is. You see? But you got to grow through that. And you got to learn that people hate you because they is jealous of you. Because they don't get the attention that you get. The women that attracts you. All that stuff. And granted, it's true. Light-skinned brothers and people with different colors who different, we don't work hard for women. I'm telling you that now. And I see black brothers out here dating with white women all the time. And I'm not knocking that. But my point I'm making to you is this here. The reason why they feel this way, because they don't feel accepted by their own race. Vice versa for the dark-skinned women who don't feel accepted by their race. We got to change the narrative that keeps us divided. The job that they have put in front of us, the task, it was beautiful. Because we still living this way today and we don't even understand the psyche that comes with this shit. We got to change people. We got to love people for who they are, baby. Not because the world pushes a narrative to make people be accepted. This is bullshit. You see? And you should not be shaming anybody and putting anybody down. Because you think you got the fair color skin. You just a lucky motherfucker who you came out your mama's ass. You're not better than nobody. I'm not better than nobody with red hair. I'm different. But take the time out to get to know the person before you just start insulting people. And I know why we always attracted to negative shit to put people down. But the minute somebody put you down, you want to cry and talk about how the world ain't fair. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. Because everybody know red men are quick to violence. You mean? Y'all mean? Yes, it is. I'm going to take it there. I'm telling you. And so in life, you got to grow through that to become the best version of yourself. Because it starts to become entrapment because people hating on you and they expect you to respond a certain way. And when you come from that type of energy, you're liable to give it just what they want. And you find yourself locked up and throw it away like I almost did. You see? I'm telling you right now, you got to pull from a different place, from a world of a lot of hate to sustain and live out here. Or else you gonna get people what they really want. And you lose yourself in the process. I'm speaking from experience, people. Love who you are. Don't worry about people loving you. But I'm here to talk about the shit that you want to say one thing, do something else, and if it come back to you, you won't cry victim. I'm not here for that weak ass shit. Treat people the way you want to be treated accordingly. And then the world becomes an easier place. But all this victim shit and you the problem, I need to call you on all this bullshit right now. And just did. Welcome to the morning show. What to say, dog mate? We created our own colorism problem. That's a fact. I'm just learning about how bad the blue society is. It's a bad deal. But it exists. It's here, dog man. It's here. And it's a sad case. Because in our world, we think this shit is normal now, people. They have put this into our understanding so much and got us so accustomed to this shit. Got us so brainwashed to this shit. We can't even realize what the truth is. That's why I'm calling it out right now. I need you to love people for people. You see? Because when you don't feel accepted, I don't blame you for going somewhere to feel accepted. I understand that truthfully. And you should. Never put yourself in a place like that. But us as a race, we got to do better, well, at least among our people. Because if you know that you're doing this weak ass shit, I suggest you stop. Because I'm going to love to do a set on your ass. I'll tell you that, babe. Hey, welcome to the morning show. You see? We got to make it make sense. And then you got shit like this one, Dr. Umar. Yeah. I'm going to say it right now. Let go.
One of the reasons white women like to date black males is because in the white household, the white man is king.
You got that? And he's not lying. He's not lying. You see what I'm saying? Now, it could be other reasons. Athletic, this, that, been publicized, sexualized, right? Being athletic, okay, all this stuff. It could be other reasons. This is not the only reason. So let's not make that shit be what that is, right? But he got a point. Whether you agree or not, I'm telling you for a fact, this is true.
The woman. But if she dates a white man, a black male, she will be in control. Maybe not of the relationship, but of the outcome of it. Because one phone call, she could destroy his life, Jonathan Majors. Okay, you see? And what these black men don't understand is she's choosing you because she know ultimate and final control rests with her.
Ooh, listen to me, people. There's a lot of truth to that. Welcome to the morning show. Listen to me, right? And that's just not just in that race. It's period. People just want to be accepted. And not because of the color of their skin. You see? They got hidden agendas that goes on in society. It's been going on from the beginning of time. We have been conditioned to accept them as normalcy. I'm here to tell you now, it's nothing normal about hating on a person that comes from where you come from and looks the way you look and act the way you act and eat what you eat and talk the way you talk. For you to have any hatred toward them, there's nothing normal about that, especially because of a shade color of their skin. I would think that will make you more beautiful. What you saying, Chantrell? What makes us beautiful? Well, yeah, where you put that line at, baby? Right? What makes us beautiful, huh? You see, all the different shades of skin makes us beautiful as a people. You see? Here it is right here. You see? That's exactly what makes black so beautiful, because we have so many shades of beauty in love. You see? That's a fact. You know? What you got there, BB? The Greek believed that blonde hair and blue eyes were gods. See, we're going to give you some real shit, right? The Greek believed that blonde hair and blue eyes were gods. Everyone else were made to be what? To serve them. Colorism in the Western brain cells. And it exists everywhere. Colonizing, right? Happens. It's true. It's happening. And I want to call it on it because it's starting to become a problem to me. You can't complain about getting treated bad when you one who treating other people bad. Make your mind up. You are part of the problem and not looking for solutions. Welcome to the morning show, my people. Listen to me, everybody. Dog Maid, I appreciate you coming out, baby. Central Marie, you know I love you, queen. Listen to me, people. Let me say this. I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this shit, right? Your ass ain't better than nobody because the light-skinned color of your skin. You're not. You're just lucky that it happened for you, because it could have easily went the other way. Well, how you know that, Marguerite Pill? Because you know what? Your mama can have a dark-skinned child and a light-skinned child. How that makes one better than the other. You're pathetic and you make me sick. And I want to call you on it right now because I need you to change your mindset. You're not better being privileged, right? Because when the moment somebody starts to call you out on it and say things to you that you don't like, you want to be the first person to cry victim. We're not going to have that. You see, my dark-skinned women, Marguerite Pill, I love you. All my brothers out there who dark-skinned, who not being accepted, I love you. And the reason why I'm telling you this directly, because I know what it is to stand alone. I hope you saw it. 2 to 3% of the population have red hair. I had my own challenges to deal with. You see, but it didn't make me and it didn't break me. I made that situation out to be what I wanted it to be. But sometimes in life, for those who are not as strong, it can tear you down and actually make you want to actually harm yourself. And I suggest you stop, because it's just something that you're going to go through to get to the other side. And those same people, right? Most don't know what they don't do. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know. You see, because they've been programmed and conditioned to be this way from birth. And now it's just full blown gone. You see, we got to love to learn everybody. We got to learn to love everybody for who they are and not because of the color of their skin. Because if you hate a person treating you, right, racistly, then you're doing the same thing to the people that looks like you. So at the end of the day, my people, let's actually understand what it is so we can work on it together to eliminate this. We got to tear down a lot of things so we can come to more understanding and realize that we are part of the problem and it shouldn't be help for you nowhere. All my people out there, Marguerite Pilla, your BB. Life is what you make it. But if you're making decisions that's going to hurt other people that look like you, right? Don't complain when the pain change to your direction. Listen, my people. Like my Marguerite Pilla always say, listen to me. I need to keep sending me them videos, them posts, them letters. Send me everything, baby. You know why? Because I'll be back. Why you be back, Marguerite Pilla? Because the work is not done. We got our own people hating on people. We got black women hating on black women. You see? and be complaining when anybody else hate on them. If a white person says something about them, they mad. Arab person says something, they mad. Chinese Vietnamese say mad. A Spanish woman says something about a black woman, they mad. So why the woman that's black should be mad at you hating on them? You just as worse than anybody else. You's a problem in society. And I want this shit with you to change. And I'm asking you this because if you do this shit to the wrong person, it may be the last conversation me and you ever have. Let's go, people. Like my Uncle Red Pill always said, you know what I see, babe. Hey, what I see? Walking to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show, babe.